NATO has approved the deployment of a Patriot defense system along Turkey's border with Syria. The decision was announced after a meeting of NATO foreign ministers in Brussels. This system uses a radar to detect and destroy incoming threats, including missiles or aircraft. It can lock onto a target more than 80 kilometers away, and it can be fired remotely and within 9 seconds of the radar detecting the threat. Joe Nahal has more from Brussels.
NATO foreign ministers have agreed to send Patriot missiles to Turkey to defend the country against possible attack from its neighbour Syria. The alliance also echoed the United States in voicing grave concerns that the Damascus regime might use chemical weapons, saying doing so would prompt an immediate international response. The Patriot anti-missile batteries will come from the United States, Germany and the Netherlands, but it'll be some weeks before they're in place. NATO denied that the deployment would escalate the conflict.
And I want this to be absolutely clear. This deployment will be defensive only. It will in no way support a no-fly zone or any offensive operation.
Turkey, which is a NATO member, has had to scramble its warplanes countless times in recent weeks as the civil war in Syria spilled over the border. The Turkish Foreign Ministry welcomed the NATO decision.
The Turkish government has got what it wanted. It asked NATO for the deployment of Patriot missiles, and those missiles will be making their way here towards southern Turkey in the next few weeks. We don't know exactly where they will be positioned. We don't know how many of them there will be. We don't know how many technicians will come with them, but they will be here on Turkish territory. And the Turkish government will hope that this reassures the population of Turkey that it does take the threat from Syria seriously, because this border, the Turkey-Syria border, which is 900 kilometers long, has been pretty tense in recent months. In October, 5 Turkish civilians were killed when a mortar which was fired from Syria landed on their home in Turkey. And people in the border communities feel that the government has not reacted quickly enough. Some of them feel abandoned. And the government, the administration of Recep Tayyip Erdogan, will hope that the deployment, the arrival of Patriot missiles will try to reassure the people here that the government does take the threat from Syria very, very seriously.
Meanwhile, Syrian activists say 155 people were killed in the latest fighting. 30 of those deaths came in an attack on a school housing refugees outside Damascus. Now, it's unclear who shelled the school.